Hi guys. Thought I'd do a live. I have a big haul to share. So I thought I'd do a live to share it. It's good stuff. I'm thinking I need to fix this camera a little if I can. So hang on there. That might be better. Is that better? I don't know if that's better or not. Let's try one more thing. First of all, I'll show you the haul I got here. All kinds of goodies. Look at that. All kinds of goodies. Okay. Okay, I got it back. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did. I pushed a button or did something. You know how I am. I'm I'm a loose cannon when it comes to this technology stuff. But I'm here. I fixed it. I'm sorry. Anyway, like I was saying, before I blacked you out and got rid of the camera and all kinds of good stuff, I do have a haul to do today. A nice big one even. I'm trying to find a better place to sit. I think I'll right there. So I have a big haul, all kinds of herbs, some oil, some mortar and pestles, a bunch of jars that are awaiting my oils and powders to get put into. I'm seeding some new ones, get those ready to go in the Etsy shop. And gosh, I think that's it. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, a big haul. I love haul videos. I like to watch them and I like to be a part of them. I wonder if I should share that. I got that a few days ago. Anyway, yes, I love to be a part of haul videos. I love to watch them, and they are fun to share and fun to get to see everybody. So here we are, we are. So I'm just going to wait until a few people get in here. And I think while I'm waiting, no, I did that. I don't need to do that. So I'm good to go. I can just stay right here. I did post my Etsy shop, so anybody who wanted to go see what I do these with these herbs could go check that out. Um, I'm so excited because I got to restock so many herbs, and I'm very excited about it because I get to put them all in their jars and get them back on my bookcase. I mean, on my hutch and ready to go. So that's going to be fun. I don't know that I'll do that with you guys on camera because I won't be able to watch chat at all if I do that. But I don't know. I just might. Who knows? I could get a wild hair. You never know. You never know. So we'll see what happens. But at the moment, I just want to share what I got. Ah, oh, Lady Blind Wolf, message me, darling. Message me. We'll take care of that. Anyway, I am so excited you're here. Yay, Lady Blind Wolf is here. I'm so happy. It's so good to see you. Yes, I got 19 herbs today. I got such a big haul. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Very, very excited. I got so many, and 19 is a lot. And I got quarter pounds of everything. So, and I can't wait to tell you the price of it all because I'm trying to see what I did with my invoice because I want you guys to know how inexpensive this herb company that I go through is. Oh my goodness, I've lost my invoice. I don't want to lose that, darlings. I want to be sure I can tell you what everything costs because it's such a good deal. Ah, found it. They're herbs and the deals are amazing. So I want to be sure I can tell you what everything is and what it costs. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't know that we're going to get too many more people. I don't do a lot of lives anymore. So the fact of the matter is I don't get a ton of people in here, but that's just the way it is and it'll build as we go, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you the first one. It's chickweed. It is a quarter pound. CS means it is a quarter pound, good size package. That cost me $3.60 for that package. Big packages. As a quarter pound. And then I got blue vervain. And that one cost me, $3 even for that quarter pound. $3 even. Their pounds are only like, some of them are only $3 and some of them are $8. But I got the quarter pound so that I could actually get more. This one is St. John's powder. I got the powder because they were out of the cut and sifted. And it was $2.72 for that package. Quarter pound. I got passion flower. You like to eat chickweed? I've not tried it. I'll have to. Hi, Heather. Hi, Rosanna. Thank you. It's good to see you. I love you, darling. This one is the passion flower. And the passion flower was $2.80 for that big package. $2.80. I really, really encourage you guys to go to Monterey Bay Spice Company. They are the least expensive for the most amount of herbs. They really, really are. This one is fresh from the yard. I've not tried it. I'm going to have to try that because I used to grow it. It's so good to use in magic. So I would assume that it's really good in eating as well. Now this one was a little more expensive. This is Meadow Sweet. It was $5.40. But you can see the size package it is. It's going to last a long time with magic. Egyptian chamomile, quarter pound, nice good size package. That was $3.32 for a quarter pound. Oh, nice to hear that. Nice to hear that, Heather. The fenugreek is next. Fenugreek is, I got the seeds because I like it best in magic. It's extremely heavy for a quarter pound. I'm surprised. Oh, it's a pound. I got a pound of the fenugreek. That's why. A pound of the fenugreek seed was $2.80. $2.80. Rosanna is my niece, and I love her to pieces. She is my niece. It's so good to see her visiting me on here. Next is orris root. A little bit more expensive, a little less in the quarter pound for that. But it was $6. Very worth it. I used the hell out of orris root in my magic. So it's important that I got that. I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting a pound, but you get what you get. I got coltsfoot leaf. Quarter pound of coltsfoot was $3.60. A little more expensive on that one. Not bad. None of them are bad. Pennyroyal, big package. Look at that package for a quarter pound. Pennyroyal was $2.36 for a quarter pound. I got raspberry leaf package for a quarter pound, and it was $2.40 for that quarter pound. $2.40. Okay, let me pull these closer. I told you I have a ton. I'm so excited. I have so much magic in store. I'm so excited. Okay, nettle leaf. Nettle leaf is a little more expensive. It was $5.40, but you get a ton. And nettle leaf is something that I can't do without in my magic. Hibiscus herb flowers. I got the flowers. They actually got flowers. And the hibiscus flower was $2 per pound. And you can see that's quite a bit, really. For being the flowers, you'd think it'd be heavier and you'd get less, but I got quite a bit. Catnip. Gotta love the catnip. Fenugreek for shoots. Ooh, I would love to see what that's like. Ooh, I wonder if my seeds I just bought would sprout. I'm going to have to try that. This is the catnip, and the catnip was $3.20, very large quarter ounce. Okay, olive leaf. Olive leaf I used to get free because I lived right around all the olive trees, and now I do not. So I have to pay for it. It is extremely inexpensive, $1.80. $1.80 for that large bag of quarter pound of olive leaf. I don't know if you guys use them, but I can't be without them in my magic. Blessed thistle, another large bag, large quarter pound of the blessed thistle, and it was $2.60. So let's see, a large bag of bay leaf whole. You can see that almost all of them in there are whole. They didn't come too torn up, but there are some pieces, which is okay. I use both. I use both in my magic, so that works out okay. Next is lemon balm. Nice large package of lemon balm. And it was $4.40. A little bit more expensive on the lemon balm. And then I got comfrey leaf, which I love comfrey leaf. I love it for so many things. And it was $3.20. So a little bit kind of in the middle for it. Comfrey leaf. Okay, that is my herbs, guys. Yes, I know that Dollar General sells catnip, but they're such small bags that I use so much that I need larger catnip. Because I was buying at stores, you can get all kinds of herbs at the Hispanic stores. They sell them for the brujas, the witches there. But you can get tons of herbs at Hispanic stores. The problem is I haven't found anything like that since we got in Texas. If you can believe it, you would think there'd be more here, but I found them all over the place in California, but I haven't found any here. So now you guys all, let me grab my Bessie. You guys have all seen Bessie. She's huge. She is my big mortar and pestle that I always used for herbs. But since I started selling the brick dust, I have to use Bessie for the bricks. Oh, Bessie is enormously heavy. She is pure granite. And she breaks my bricks wonderfully. Love it. Anyway, so I have to use Big Bessie for the bricks now and the shelves. You see her shake the table. She is heavy. But I did get a new one. I haven't named it. And I got this one just for my herbs. It's the same as Bessie. It is a granite. When you first get granite, you really have to follow the instructions on it because you kind of have to cure it. It's a little strange, but you grind rice in it until you get it completely cured and the rice is coming out white. And then you make a paste. They kind of explain to you a paste that you can make with some herbs and leave it in overnight. And then it oils it up. It does beautifully, and your mortar and pestle works tremendously from then on. So that's my new little guy. I got this guy for my poisons. I don't want to mix my mandrake and all that good stuff, you know, with the rest of my herbs. So I got a little guy for my poison herbs. He's just little. So the bigger one, the one I haven't named yet, he was $19.99 on Amazon. This little guy was $8.99 on Amazon. Big Bessie, she was $39, I believe. I inherited this one from my mother-in-law, and I love it. I use it for my resins. You can see it's all resined up in there. And then I have my charcoal, which is just a large cauldron-y type brass bowl that was my mother's that I use for my charcoals and those types of things, black salt, that type of stuff. So anyway, that's my 2 new mortar and pestle. And then I got my oils in, my herbs. So I got oils. I got 3 bottles of oils. And I am ready to go. I love Amazon. Yes, Amazon. I got to get a drill for mine. Yeah, you know, I have tried the drill method, but the end result is you have this brick left with all these holes in it, and you still have to grind the end or you're just wasting it. So, and there's something about the magic that goes into doing it yourself that I just, all of my brick dust is hand ground, all of it. And you do in the end of the powder get a few little chunks in there, but they're pretty stinking small and it's not enough to really worry about. And so I do mine all by hand. I used to sift it to get those little chunks out. I used to sift it through. All the brick dust I was wasting, even though they're not tiny particles, they're more like sands, some of them, but they were still, you know, useful. So I stopped sifting and throwing it away, and I started keeping it because there are particles you get that you just literally can't break down. I don't care what you do, they're just not going to get any smaller. They're like a grain of large sand, the kind of sand you get in California, not the kind of sand in Texas. Texas sand is like a paste or a powder. It's amazingly different than the sand in California, which is large grain. But yeah, sometimes you get it broke down and it's just not going to go any smaller. So I just decided to stop wasting it and start saving it. So I use it in mine. It's still brick dust. It still does its job. So I still use it. I just use it. Anyway, and I just did a whole batch of brick dust. I've got a bunch ready to go and gone out. And I think I took it off my shop, but I think I put it back up. And if I haven't, it will be up soon. And I just made some Vesta powder, and so I put that on. So I have the Vesta powder up now as well. So I'm trying to keep things rotating so people get you know, something new here and there. But I don't know if I'm keeping it fresh enough. I want to keep it fresh. I don't want it to get stale and have the same old things all the time. So I'm trying to just keep adding to give a variety of stuff so people don't get bored with what's on there. I do have a couple of items I talked about a few weeks ago that I was going to put on there. They are these square charger kind of wicker, beautiful little, and I was going to put these up there for candle holders or, you know, dried vegetable workings or whatever workings someone would use them for, but I don't know if I'm going to. I unpacked my shells. I decorate my bathroom with shells, seashells, all kinds of shells, big shells, little tiny shells, in between shells. I have a huge piece of dried sponge. I have all kinds of shells that I decorate my bathroom with, and I started thinking, I pulled out all my sand dollars and I started thinking maybe I'd use them to display the shells or the sand dollars on. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to sell them or not. I don't know if it will be something anybody'd even be interested in. So I just don't know if I'm going to put them on. And you are totally right, Lady Blamewood. I do have it written down somewhere in one of my book of shadows. I'm trying to think if I know which one that is. And I don't have hands, but cinnamon turns it like a purple or a red. Um, oh Lord, I used to know all the colors. There are 4 or 5 different herbs you can mix it with that actually change the color of it. And you can do the same thing with Vesta powder. You can add the herbs to the Vesta powder. You just have to be prepared for the fact that it's going to burn a little longer. Um, and that's, that's not an issue if you've got a nice safe cauldron to put it in, or a good charcoal burner like the one I have. Either or. I am working on getting me a cauldron. I found a really nice large cauldron. I think it's a 3-quart. It could be 4. I could be off a little by the numbers, but it is beautiful. It's a beautiful cauldron, and I found it for $89.95 on Amazon. Oh, you know what? I think it's a 4, and it could even be a 5. I'll have to check that and put it up for you guys. But it's something like, Skins, I gotta show you something, Skins. Don't you move. Look at this. Look who that's going to. Ta-da! I told you I was going to send you a care package. I got it all ready. It's going out as soon as Linnea gets the money. It's hitting the post office. Hi, how have you been? It's so good to see you. I love you to pieces. Thank you for visiting me. So yeah, I got your package already. I can't wait to get it to you. I told you I was going to send you a care package. So I am. I'm excited. I can't wait till you get it. It's going to be fun and exciting. What are you up to? What have you been doing? Mr. All Day. He calls me Miss Corner. I'm going to call him Mr. All Day. If you guys don't have Skins Fan, you've got to get him. He is humorous, fun, has the biggest heart in the world, doesn't let anybody steal his joy, never puts his head down, holds his head up, praises the one that gives it to him all. He's a wonderful guy. You just been silly? I'm so glad you've been good. That's great to hear. I can't wait till you get my package. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. I will get that out probably won't be till Monday or Tuesday, but I will get it out to you as soon as possible. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I just know you are. And I can't wait till you get it. But I put that together for you a few days ago. I kept thinking I need to get this out because I had your address just sitting on my desk facing me so that I wouldn't forget to get that package put together. So I got it put together and ready to go. Oh, I want to share something with you guys while I'm on the subject of packages. Okay, so I have a dear friend. His name is Michael Langevin. He is really, really a dear friend to me. He has my heart. And we've known each other for, oh my Lord, I don't even want to think about how long. I basically grew up in my witchcraft with him. He is a wealth of information, a shaman, a darling, darling person. He is just a good guy. And he's got a channel on here. It's called The Echo World. It's just getting started, so it's not really big, but it's called The Echo World. And he puts out a magazine called The Echo World. Great magazine, and I wanted to show it to you guys because it's so full of the kind of stuff we're into. So this issue was from 2019. This is an online magazine. He does print a few, and he sent me a few to share with you guys. But it's an online magazine. They're trying to get into print, so they're working on it and are taking donations. If anyone's interested after checking them out, you you will find out how to do it if you go to their channel. It's the theechoworld.com. So this magazine is, the headline is Carlos Castaneda Male Archetype. And then there are some other things in here, from Florida to Sedona, Crazy Brave, but they've got terrific articles. There is always something in the very front from the editors, which is Michael Langevin and his beautiful, beautiful companion, Sophia. I want to be sure I pronounce this right. Axelson. She is a beautiful woman and into the craft herself and amazing at it. But they always write something in the beginning, and I don't know if you've ever read any of his books, but Michael Langevin is a incredible writer and will capture you right off the bat. The next issue he sent me is called Is Cupid Only Around on Valentine's Day? And it's Nature's Passion Boosters, Unleashing the Heart's Beast, The Broccoli Incident. I'm not sure what that one is yet. I haven't read these. I just got them today. And Happiness is Hard Work. And this is the Echo World for, I believe it was for February of 2020. This is this month's magazine. And isn't that just a beautiful cover? Just a beautiful cover. And it's oversized. It's nice and large. They do advertising in them, so I'm kind of thinking about doing some of that for my readings and so forth. We shall see. I shall see. I don't know yet. And then I have one from last month, from January, Can Shopping Be Love by Lumari, who is a wonderful lady that they actually interview on the channel. And The Liminal Garden, Horses as Healers, Standing in the Darkness, and Holy Fire for Your Bones. And it is a gorgeous cover. Just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And again, that's the Echo World. And you can find it at www.theechoworld.com. And I am promoting it because I love my dearest friend, Michael, very much. But second of all, I really enjoy the magazine. Now, I get it online every month, and I enjoy it immensely. Tremendous articles. You get more online, I think, than you do in the book, because it seems bigger to me online. It seems like it has more material to me. But I could be completely mistaken. I did not read this month yet, so I don't know. Compare it to this one. Thank you, Heather. Thank you so much for putting that up. Thank you, thank you. They are amazing folks. And Michael has been a friend of mine since the early 90s. We worked together. He was my mentor. He's just a tremendous person. And I wanted to support him, so I got a hold of him and I said, can you send me some hard copies of the magazine and see if I can't get you at least a little bit of attention, because he just means so much to my heart, and the magazine is really, really, really informative and worth it. It's a great magazine. So check it out if you haven't, and I'll get off my pedestal now. But check that out. And Michael Langevin is an incredible writer. I haven't got to meet his wife yet, but she seems like the dearest, sweetest thing, and is so magical herself. So magical. She's amazing. But I really think you ought to check it out. Anyway, did I tell you I got my oils today too? So I got the oils. I got all the herbs. I am ready to go with any order at all. I've got a ton of jars over here, powder jars and oil jars, that I'm going to fill up. Let's see, I've got 6 powder jars and 6 oil jars. So I'm going to seed my oils into those. So so what I do is I take my original, most earliest oil I ever made, and I always save, quite a bit of it. And I seed my new oils with that. That way the oils have a lineage. They kind of carry on the magic you put into them from the get-go. And I always do that. So I'm going to seed some new ones and get them out on the outdoor altar, which I am getting the one I used to have when I was in the trailer before we moved. I'm bringing that one here because it has 2 shelves and I can actually get more on it. And because I'm selling my sewing table, I don't know yet, my sewing frame. What's it remind you? Lady Blind Wolf? So I have that Singer sewing frame, the metal one, that I had a gentleman stop and ask me about. And part of me wonders if he didn't stop and ask me about it because it has magical things sitting on it out there. And if he wasn't just curious, because I haven't heard back from him since, but who knows? Sure, Lady Blindwolf, please ask away. Ask away, ask away. I know that Mama Squirrel is getting ready to start her live. What oils will not blow your house? Lamp oil will definitely blow your house up. But honestly, if you're not, lighting it on fire, if you're just, if you're pouring it all over your house, you may have a danger. But honestly, if you're just, dabbing it in the spots you should be dabbing it in, or maybe over the spots you've used chalk in. I don't know if I've ever talked about chalk. I may have to do a video on that. Chalk and oils, they go hand in hand and they do amazing things. But anyway, that's a whole different video. But as long as you're not like dousing your house in it, you're not in any real danger of blowing your house up. I promise. I use, depending on what I'm making, I use olive oil, canola oil, almond oil, baby oil. I use quite often for, I'm going to tell you right now what I'm thinking, anointing, because baby oil is so gentle on the skin, and it's a great carrier for if you're using essential oils. It's a good carrier. It kind of calms the oils down so your skin doesn't get so irritated. You should always test an oil on your skin before you. I saw a video where they fill a jar, put the candle inside an onion. Okay, I've heard of things like that. I personally have never tried it, so I would not be any type of authority on it. I wouldn't know. Honestly, I wouldn't know. And I don't know what kind of oil that is that they would use like that. I would be a bit nervous about doing something like that myself, honestly. So I don't know anything about it. I'm so sorry that I don't have any more information, although I could research and get some information for you if you'd like. I just don't have it. You cut the onions and set them in jars with a candle in the onion. Okay, I can see where that could be some good money magic, but I don't know exactly why they would do that. I've honestly never heard of that. I don't know anything about it. I would just be oblivious, and I would be misinforming you if I tried to give you any information. Honestly, I would be. Because I just don't know anything about it. You have a hex going on? Yeah, absorbing negativity, that might work as well. I could see putting a candle in an onion and not being dangerous. If it were on a favorite fire-safe dish, I don't see why it would be dangerous. If you float it in oil, however, I would be worried about that. I really would be worried about that. Oh, that's not what that's what he used it for, absorbing the negativity. And you don't have a hex. Okay, good. I can tell you a good hex thing. Let me grab my recipe book. And I can tell you a good removing hex. Oil. Black cat oil works to remove hexes, and it's also really lucky for witches. Here you go. Oil that you can use. a banishing oil that you use, a return sender oil that you can use. It would depend on what you wanted to do. You can send me the video. That would, but if you want any of these recipes, send me that too. Send me what you want, and I will send you some recipes. I have, like I said, return to sender where you can send the hex back. A banishing oil where you can banish the hex and uncle. And a selenite oil actually works really good for helping remove hexes. Black cat oil helps with removing hexes and carries great luck for witches. It really does. There's a binding oil that might help as well. But if you need recipes, let me know. Oh, okay, I don't know enough. I have recipes that are Santeria based. I have recipes that are hoodoo based. But as far as knowing anything about it, I just don't know enough to quote anything or give any advice in that realm. I'm literally just an old school hedge witch. I just work with herbs, and I can do uncrossings and that type of thing with incense, herbs, powders, sachet bags, mojo bags. But I don't know anything about Santeria, and I'm so sorry. I agree with you, Lady Blindwith. Sorry, but I agree with you. Fire with fire. I am not a white witch, or that some people call a white witch, and some people have what they call a black witch, and some other people have what they call a gray witch. I am none of those things. I am a witch, and I use whatever means are necessary. Oh, thank you so much, Skins fan. I love you. You're such a sweetheart. I love you to pieces. I love you to pieces. Such a good man. Such a good man. I told you guys, if you don't have him, go get him. He is a good man and fun. Hold your head up, Skins fan. Don't you let nobody steal your joy, and know that you're a divine, sacred being of light and love, and I love you tons. He didn't say oil, so that is why I asked. Oh, okay. Yeah, there are oils that work very well for that. There are hexing oils. I have a black arts oil. I have just about every recipe you could possibly need. You just text me and let me know what's the what's, and I'll let you know what recipes I have or what I have that might help. Oh, bless your heart, Ralph. How are you, darling? It's so good to see you. Thank you for visiting me. I love you to pieces. It's so good to see you. Ralph's Trucking, you guys. If you don't have him and you want your channel to grow, he's another one. Him and Skins Fan will help you so tremendously to get your channel to grow, and he's an all-around good guy. I have really good men in my corner. I'm telling you, I'm a very lucky woman. It's so good to see you, Ralph. I missed you. It's so good to see you. I'm finally getting back in there, so I'll be around a little more. Oh, thank you, Skins Fan. Thank you. I love you guys to pieces. Don't forget to hit my like button either. That really helps get the word out. I don't know why it does, but it does. It does. Anyway, so I was thinking if you wanted some recipes or if you wanted some oils or anything like that, Lady Blindwolf, just get in touch with me, and you know how to. You're driving, Ralph? Will you be careful, doggone it? Be careful. I don't know where you're at, but I know it's winter, so. And some places right now is worse than any other month, so you be safe. I'm going to grab my, can't even think of what it's called, but I'm grabbing. Oh, God. I think my seal is broken because it leaks now and then. My e-cigarette, that's what it's called. It leaks now and then, and I'm not sure why or even from where. So I think I've got seals broken on it. It's been standing straight up. There's absolutely no excuse for it to have leaked, but it's got some oil on the outside. So something's going on with it. I don't know what. All right, now I have to use some, what do you call it, alcohol cleanser on my hands because I can't stand that oil being on there. I don't know how to explain it, but the e-cigarette oil, it's really different. I do too. I do too, Lady Blind Wolf. I use fur and I use whiskers. I have 2 black cats. And I use fur and whiskers. They're both dropping me both all the time, and at times claws, depending. They drop me claws as well. So not claws, but you know, the sheds of the claws, and I use those as well. So definitely, definitely more you put in that, the better it's going to do you. There we go. I don't know what's wrong with the doggone thing. I probably don't use it enough. I've been actually smoking more than I should lately. At any rate, what I was going to say earlier is I know that Mama Squirrel is starting her her Tuesday show. So I don't want to keep you guys here. I know you probably want to go join her. I don't blame you. And I'm going to try to get over there myself. So I think I'll let you go, but I appreciate you joining me for my haul and visiting me and seeing me. Ralph and Skin Fan and Lady Blind Wolf and Heather. And who else did I have in here? My sweet Rosanna. And I think that's all I had. My sweet Rosanna. I can't believe she joined me. Isn't that awesome? Okay, guys, I think I'm going to let you go and get on over to see Mama Squirrel. Yes, I don't blame you, Heather. I don't blame you at all. Your kitties are wacko. I might use a whole cat if I make some cat oil. Try not to stay away too long. I won't, Skins Fan. I won't. I will try to get back sooner. I've been doing videos, but I haven't been doing the lives as much, and I really need to get back to that. But it's really hard with moving and all that crap going on and all the unpacking. And I love you too, Heather, so much. Please remember, you guys, you are all divine and sacred beings of light and love. I love each and every one of you with all my heart. I hope you know that. When I say that, I mean it. You are my loves. And I appreciate you coming to my channel. I appreciate your likes and your comments and you spending your time with me. I know that you have a big choice out there. So it means a lot to me that you come and sit with me and talk with me and spend time with me. And I love you guys to pieces. Please have a great night and a wonderful week. A tremendous weekend coming up if I don't see you before then. Skins Fan, I love you. Your package will be there soon. And Ralph, thank you so much for coming by. Heather, thank you for spending time with me every time I'm on. You too, Lady Blind Wolf. It's amazing that you guys always show up. I love you so much. Please have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you all very soon. Hopefully, I'll see you over at Mama Squirrel. Bye, guys. Okay.